Ethical issues in machine intelligence. You know, artificial intelligence is seen by many as a great transformative technology. And will artificial intelligence systems one day drive us around, do our laundry, mow our lawn, rage our crates, fight wars, write some of the articles, or create political advertisements. So, are all of these functionalities possible to be facilitated by the artificial intelligence or machine intelligence? And these questions will make people shift from thinking purely about the functional capabilities to the ethics behind creating such powerful and potentially life consequential technologies. As such, it makes sense to spend time considering what we want these systems to do and make sure we address ethical questions on now so that we build these systems with the common good of humanity in mind. So there may be certain questions which may arise if we want to get involved with these ethical issues. Then there must be one question certainly come to our mind that will AI, that is artificial intelligence, be able to replace the human workers, and what will be the consequence of that? Do we want evil people or bad people to have easy access to artificial intelligence technology? So, like this, there may be so many questions to be answered if we want to proceed with or make advancement with machine intelligence. So these are the certain things that we are going to discuss in this lecture. Let's start with the key aspect of machine intelligence. So, as you know, the security centric machine learning algorithms are developed and trained to accurately and efficiently identify new and unknown threats in a timely manner. So, going beyond traditional static or behavioral analysis. However, these algorithms should not be considered a magic bullet that can proactively protect against any threat. They are more of a booster shot that can help fight off new strands of malware. The security industry uses machine learning to augment the efficacy of security layers such as anti malware, anti spam, anti fraud, and anti phishing detection by making them proactive instead of reactive. So, first thing, the major key aspect can be data. So, in machine learning, machines always learn from data. So, if we emphasize on data sets. So, this means that before you deploy a model in production, you need to make sure it understands what clean and malicious files look like with an accuracy as close to 100% as possible without sacrificing performance. So, that means what? For example, before having a machine learning algorithm, differentiate between apples and oranges, you need to teach it everything about apples and everything about oranges individually. Okay, so this is a certain limitation point of the data sets in machine learning. Now, the second term, learning involves updating model parameters in a way that minimizes the cost function. So here the optimization goal comes into picture. So most machine learning and deep learning algorithms involve some sort of optimization, and optimization basically refers to process of minimizing or maximizing some function by altering its parameters. Then machine learning algorithms may be complex, raising questions about interpretability. So, what does it mean? Machine learning systems are becoming increasingly employed in complex, high stakes settings such as medicine, that may be radiology or drug development, financial technologies, it may be used in the stock price prediction, digital financial advisor, or even in the law area. It is for litigation prediction or case summarization purpose. Despite this increased utilization, there is a lack of sufficient techniques available to be able to explain and interpret the decisions of these deep learning algorithms. And this can also be very problematic in some areas where the decisions of algorithms must be explainable or attributable to certain features due to laws or regulations where accountability or interpretability is required. And the machine learning algorithms are also not always open source, and the code may be proprietary to a particular domain. After that, let's see how the machine learning may perpetuate the human biases. So, what does it mean? The machine learning is being used in many decisions with business implications, such as loan approval in banking, and with personal implications, such as diagnostic decisions in hospital emergency rooms. The benefits of removing harmful biases from such decisions are obvious and highly desirable, whether they come in financial, medical, or some other term. Some machine learning is designed to emulate the mechanics of the human brain, such as deep learning with its artificial neural networks. So, if biases affect human intelligence, then what about artificial intelligence? Are the machines biased? The answer, of course, is yes, for some basic reasons. So, first, machine learning algorithms are prone to incorporating the biases of the human creators. So I have included some of the links here. So a silly example is being given. Follow this link, and another link which explains about the Amazon data, and where a secret AI recruiting tool is being incorporated, which shows bias against women. And this is the link for this. And the radial bias could be found here through the third link. Next, um, if we discuss about who is accountable for machine-based decisions, okay, so whose fault is when a self-driving car gets into an accident, or who is responsible if a machine misdiagnoses a patient? So, lack of explainability of decisions made by AI programs is a major problem. This inability to understand how AI does what it does also stops it from being deployed in areas such as law, healthcare, and within enterprises that handle sensitive customer data. Understanding how data is handled and how AI has reached a certain decision is even more important in the context of recent data protection regulations, especially GDPR, that heavily penalizes companies who cannot provide an explanation and record as to how a decision has been reached, whether by a human or by a computer. Next, one interesting problem called trolley problem. You may say this is a case scenario for learning the ethical aspects in the machine learning. Actually, what happens here? This you need to read it thoroughly. What is your trolley problem? Actually, the trolley dilemma allows us to think through the consequences of an action and consider whether its moral value is determined solely by its outcome. The trolley dilemma has since proven itself to be a remarkably flexible tool for probing our moral intuitions and has been adapted to apply to various other scenarios such as war, torture, drones, abortion, and euthanasia. So, for these purposes, this can be related to the trolley problem. Then I'm going to show you the fat man version of this. So if there is a fat man version of this, then what are you supposed to do? So whether you are going to do nothing or push the man off the place, that depends on you. Uh, so here, as you see, trolley problem for self-driving cars. In order to analyze through different scenarios, here I have given the first link, MIT Model Machine. The link could be found from here, and it's a platform for gathering human perspective on moral decisions made by machine intelligence, such as self-driving cars. So here, actually, in this link, you will see that moral dilemmas where a driverless car must choose the lesser of two evils, such as killing of two passengers or five pedestrians. As an outside observer, you will be able to judge which outcome you think is more acceptable. So go through the link and try to analyze two different possibilities or scenario, and then based on own perception or understanding your own capability, try to judge all the scenarios. In the same way, another dilemma could be also found from the second link as well. Then another one ethical aspect is deep fakes, audio and video manipulation. Actually, what does it say? So, in this example of deep fake technology, so researchers have shown off new software that uses machine learning to let users edit the text transcript of a video to add, delete, or change the words coming right out of somebody's mouth. The work was done by scientists from Stanford University, the Max Planck Institute of Informatics, Princeton University, and Adobe Research, and shows that our ability to edit what people say in videos and create realistic fakes is becoming easier every day. So some of the reference could be found from the link that I have added here. Then the next aspects are some of the digital ethics and the filter bubble. So actually, these things we have also already covered. The first one, at how the human morality is more important in case, and how the digital ethics and future of humans are in a connected world. But let's see what is filter bubble. So it's a situation in which an internet user encounters only information and opinions that confirm to and reinforce their own beliefs caused by algorithms that personalize an individual's online experience. So the term was actually coined by Ely Parisher in 2010. Algorithms and personalized searches contribute to the state where users become disillusioned with viewpoints and opinions that differ from their own. Due to users' constant interactions with like minded people and information that conforms to their beliefs. And the filter bubble can also have impact on society, where there are benefits that can arise with filter bubbles, such as the personalized algorithm that can tailor business marketing to specific users. For businesses, filter bubbles are leveraged so that their products can be marketed to a demographic of users who potentially align with the business product or brand. It is an automated system that is able to gather past search results across platforms such as YouTube, Amazon, and other websites containing marketable content. The main purpose of this is to drive website traffic, and advertisers are able to target a specific geography. This saves cost, time, and resources for companies trying to get their product out. From this, it can be viewed that filter bubbles are actually an effective tool for businesses today to help promote growth and money in the economy. Marketing and capturing customers through algorithm allows businesses to grow their brand and effectively sell their products based off the data they are able to capture. When used properly, algorithms tailored to learn for specific capabilities, such as to inform itself of consumer buying patterns, can help a business grow and scale effectively.